Hello and welcome to Gnome Regards Journey. Today we are in Western Waste and we are going to be working on the conquest here. I'm only going to make this zone worth 2 Goudas. There's Klandicar on Sontalak. They are the hardest dragons I can think of in this zone. And so that is what we're going to consider for the Goudas. If we can't kill them, I think we'll probably just level up to 70 and try again. But as you can see here, for the Conqueror of the Western Waste, it's quite a few different dragons. Sontalak, all these other ones. So we're going to be here for a while because I am going to finish this achievement today. But we're going to focus on 1, Klandicar, and 2, Sontalak. And then we'll go kill everybody else as we see them. They all roam throughout this entire zone. So it could take a while. We are already in the DZ, so we don't have to worry about respawn. There is one other dragon that is kind of difficult. Malefin. He's like a Nagafin level 60, like Talendor almost. But I don't think we'll count him as one. But we're gonna take out Klandicar first. So we're gonna be fearless. So that's nice, and we don't have to worry about the fear. I am running the healer mercenary, just in case. I don't know how hard these things are gonna hit. We do have Jan's Veil. We do have a majority of the raid buffs that are available to us, putting us at 22,000 hit points and 844 AC. Now, after last episode, I realized that I had a intricate defiant plate wrist guard in my bag, so I'd replaced my rough defiant with that. Something we killed in Shardog dropped it. I just didn't notice it during the video. All right, there he is. Big bad Klandicar. So he is he's a big boy. He's red. He's level 70. I think we can handle him. We'll see. He's fairly resistant to magic, I believe, so it could be a little challenging. But let's go ahead and start this now. Oof, look at that. Ooh, we're gonna turn you back on. Jeez. So he is hitting for hundreds over the Jane's Veil, so that's pretty good. You can see everybody is getting feared but me, but that is how we're going to play this here. I believe he dispels too, and that's probably something I didn't really think about. What the hell is this? Bulakavar? Yeah, I think he's randomly dispelling buffs. He's not even dispelling them in order. All right, well, that's we're gonna be completely buffless, I think, after this video anyway. So let's get this guy going. Let's see if we can get poison on him. Doesn't look like poison's landing, but he's like completely. Here, let's do this. Where's my J boot? 6. Let's put it up top and see if that like helps. But I mean, I'm losing the. Yeah, he's just. It's a random dispel, so I'm not. It's not even gonna matter. Hilarious. There we go. It looks like we can't land poison. Did I put anything else on my... Can we land snare on him? No. Blood of hate. Poison doesn't land. Let's get bond of death back on. Completely just total random dispel. I don't remember that at all from last time I did him, but it's crazy. All right, we're doing pretty good here. You know, we're hitting him for, fairly good damage. He's hitting us for 364 for unresistible silver breath damage. So that's his AoE, which also does the fear, I believe. So it just completely stripping our buffs. We will, I guess, rebuff the Shadow Knight stuff after this. Oh, we lost Jane's Veil too. I just noticed that here. Okay. This is me tanking it without Jane's Veil, right? As you can see, we are not dying instantly. All right. So I just want to, just in case anybody thinks that I'm overly cheesing this with Jane's Veil. It doesn't even look like I need it. And to be honest, right? Like I don't have it. The buff is gone. I don't see any procs here from it. I am able to handle these hits just fine without it, right? So just in case anybody's like, oh no, you're using Jane's Veil, you're just making things trivial. It was a too good item, and all it does is help out a little bit. It's less than a normal item at 110, so it is just an extra little bit, little 1% buff there. But you can see we're completely almost buffless. Not having any issues. We're down to 13,000 hit points. We started at 22,000 and now we're down to 13,000. We still have focus, but there he is. He's walking like a little baby because he just can't handle the pressure. There we go. Let's do that. Get him rebuffed up there. Just one of the easier ones. So he's worth a Gouda, and Sontalak, who I believe is harder, will be worth a Gouda also, but we're going to rebuff before we go attack him. Now, I believe he's going to dispel like 3 or 4 buffs, so I don't even, probably actually doesn't even matter. There we go. Just going to walk until the end of the map, huh? There he is, turn around. All right, let's get a nice screenshot just in case we don't kill Sontalak. Let's see here, zoom in. Look at that. Look at this manly gnome. Gnome. Hurg. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what do we get here? We got some worked dragon hide. We got some heavy dragon hide. We got a bunch of junk. Alright, we're just going to send all of this to Gnome Regard. And we'll just roll neat on everything. There we go. Alright, 1 down. So let's redo that, and let's mount up and invis. All right, so that's, you know, he's down here. Sontalak is up by TOV, so it's a little quick jaunt up here. And then after we, all right, we're gonna kill Melephant real quick since he's right here. He's usually a little bit of a pain to find. We'll just go ahead and thwack him real quick. Now he's like fighting Nagafen, so do that. And then later this week we're going to be doing Tormax, Kale. Yeah, Kale is the word I'm looking for here. So we're going to be doing Kale later this week, and then in Kale, I would like, you know, if we kill Tormax, I'm going to switch the items, right? So instead of like the head, I'm just going to trade the head to one of my other characters to get the item, right? So the boots, or I don't think we can even use the boots, but the concept is there, right? Like I'm not going to worry about faction and stuff like that. It's just it's not an issue that's worth thinking about. In true honesty, on Jelinek, I was able to take my warrior from max KOS to, I think it was dragons, to all the way on KOS to dragons in like a day. It takes 0 effort to switch factions if you're motivated to do it. So I'm just not going to waste my time doing it. So if we kill Dane, we get the belt, we put the belt on. I don't even think the belt's an upgrade at this point. And you know, the same concepts, right? So if we get anything that requires faction, we'll do it that way, except for the Gates of Discord and Omens of War Armor. I'm going to do those factions because I think it'll be fun, because I've never done it. So, and I have no idea actually the process of getting the faction for those things there. But this dragon is not too hard. It looks like Jane's Veil is obviously holding here because he's dispelling an order. So we're able to keep that up, but we lost pretty much every buff otherwise. He's very resistant to my dots. Nothing's really landing, like Blood of Hate doesn't land, and he's obviously a fire dragon, so that's not going to land either. My fire dot. Maybe if I would have put a disease dot on my bar, it might have helped. But I'm a little lazy here. My pet's still alive, so that's something. That's something. This is the level 64 Invoke Death. It's the level 49 Necromancer pet. So he's chucking along there. He's good. He's getting feared like a little baby, but it is fine. She's getting feared too, but working pretty good. So definitely nice there. All right, this guy is almost trucked out. There we go. So he drops Nagafin loot. So you can see here all the different Nagafin stuff. Let's get a screenshot real quick. Just in case we don't kill anything else. Alright, so he's down. Let's send all that to Nomregard. And we can't loot that because we already have one in our possession. Alright, let's mount up and... you know, just gonna kill anything we see along the way. Just in case we do see something that would be... I feel like I'm going really slow. This doesn't feel like it's the right speed. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have to probably kill all those dragons too. There's Sontalak over there. I'm gonna kill this one. Not that I need... like, I feel like these two right here can have a chance to aggro. So we're just gonna, you know, thwack them down real quick. But you can see here we're hold disciples of Carafin. I don't remember that faction. Now this one's light blue, so he's obviously going to be a little bit weaker. It looks like we got an ad, another light blue one. So just kind of keep these guys, get them dotted up. There we go. Go switch over to this guy. Dot them up. I think they're dispelling also. Looks like we lost Jane's Veil. Click that. Just so we get that extra damage proc, right? It's kind of worth it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, got some nice dot damage, right? Like this is definitely not too bad. We're losing a little bit of mana, but I'm not too concerned right now. We're down to 11,000 hit points. So I think we've lost all our stab buffs except for the stamina one here. We'll go to the other side of the ravine and kill the other dragon right over there, and that should make it easier to get to Sontalak. I think I've already killed these guys like over, you know, like all the times I've been playing. Yeah, I already have a kill for this guy, and I should already have a kill for him. So they're not terribly difficult. You can kill these like in Velius with like a group of 5, or you know, maybe 6, maybe 2. Now shamans can solo a lot of this stuff in era, like on P99, if you will. The shamans are able to solo there just fine. So there's one. Now you see this dragon head. You can turn these dragon heads into an NPC in Kale, and I believe this is that's how you can get like Barbed Dragon Scale boots, I think, without killing the NPC. And the shoulders. Maybe Coldane skin gloves too. I'm not 100% sure. But these are what they're for. They're good faction for Kale too, if you need them, but I don't really want it, so I'm just gonna leave it on the corpse. Alright, we can leave that one on the corpse too. And we got a dragon scale mask, which I believe these are like really high tribute. Yeah, like 600 tribute. So definitely just something to, tribute, in all honesty. Alright, we're gonna kind of run across here. Make a wide path so we don't aggro him. And then we're gonna come up right over here to... I don't even know how the hell you say that name. We're gonna drop our mount. Ignite blood. Blood of hate. It's kind of the same rotation for every mob, right? Oh, we don't have the mana to cast anything else right now, so we'll just let that go. And we did get this Treasure Hunter Satchel, which is a 10-slot bag. I probably put that on my vendor for like 1 platinum. Hobbs sales, so if anybody wants that, they can snatch that up pretty quick. Nothing lasts on that guy. There we go. Before we fight Sontalak, I am going to take a little med break. I think these guys don't really matter. Let's see here. What is this guy's name? Yeah, we have already killed him. Drazik. I don't know where... It says he's right here, but maybe he's like right down there. I don't know. Alright, we got a bloody claw. Now, I believe that is for quest I've never done, so I'm not gonna waste my time with that one. That's Dranaziel. That's Alish. So maybe there's like a placeholder option. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, hello. Wow, nice to see you there, Mr. Sontalak. Alright, this is not looking good here. Alright, he's at 94%. I was not expecting this here. Let me move that over here so I don't have to like click it every time. I have no buffs. I have no mana. This is like, you know, power play here right here. Now we can use Jane's Veil to keep our kind of health alive. And just go through there. I'm trying to get like anything on him there. This doesn't take fire. I think he dispels himself too. I think that's the whole point of him. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so he's got the blood. Oh god, we got that. Oh my gosh. Alright, he's a light blue, so I think I can just face tank him. And we still got our NPC healing us, so we're good there. I'm gonna Soul Guard. That should lower a little bit of damage right now. Get that up. There we go. I really wanted to take like a 5-minute med break. This guy is just a little aggressive. I didn't think I was close enough to aggro him. There we go. Let's get some of these. It's looking pretty good, right? Like, as long as we keep Veil on, we're fine. Now, it looks like he's dispelling at least 3 buffs because he takes all 3 of these buffs every time he dispels. So you might need more clickies. He usually dies. He's like a fast raid, right? Like you fight this guy. He doesn't live for very long. If he does, your raid's probably dead. It's you know, obviously not a whole lot of hit points on him, so it does not look like dots stick on him, so he just dispels it as soon as he gets it. So that's unfortunate. Come on now. But as long as we keep the illusions on, we should be good. That'll give us pretty much the only buff we really need. Not that we need it right here. Like I'm just gonna let it Oh, it's still on right now. It hasn't been dispelled yet. There it goes. Now it's dispelled. Let's see how much damage we take with... There you go. Oh, God. Then she gets feared. Oh, is she running? Because, like, there's a dragon on her. It's a light blue dragon. I mean, you can see there, we're, like, getting pretty low. But, you know, she's going to still heal us up, right? There we go. I'm not gonna risk it. She's slacking. She's slacking. I don't have like the mana to like taunt this stuff off. Come on. I think I got it now. Let's get Sontalak. Let's just kill him because he's making this more difficult than it needs to be. Oh, I was not ready for him. I can't wait until I get the AoE taunt stuff, just to make it easier to me to like not have to switch targets and do anything else to pull these things off her. All right, it's at 2%. It's not gonna run because there's another dragon here. Because I guess that's just the way he works. There we go. He's down. Let's grab this one here. All right. Hide corpse none. I'm gonna get a screenshot of him. What did he drop? Peerless breastplate, bunch of spells, talisman. All right, we'll take a look at that here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, his talisman can be used for the sleeper's key. It's the same with Klandicar. It's kind of why I value them a little higher. I'm gonna move him over here, so I don't have to look at his body when I do a screenshot. Oh, no, I did it again. There we go. Do I have any mana for anything? He's a fire dragon, but the fire dot works on him. That is, that's interesting. Alright, oh, now he's just gonna run away. My pet is still alive. This is a fantastic time. This is the longest that son of a gun stayed alive this whole series. Aw, his head's in the ground. That's a terrible screenshot. Here, let's do this one. So we have two dragons, I guess, in the screenshot. Who knows which one I'll use? All right, so those guys are down. Let's take a look here. What do we get? Just a bunch of junk, really. Let's just roll all that to me, and I'll probably tribute it all. That stuff, what the hell is that? Complex rune? Yeah, roll that out, man. Leave the rest. All right, let's just do that. What did this guy have? Oh, he had the claw. All right, let's go do some exploring here. So, let me see here. Achievements. So the rest of this video is just gonna be me running around the zone killing dragons, and I'll keep talking, but I can't imagine it will be very interesting. So we've killed these ones, we've killed those ones, we've killed that one, we've killed that one. So we don't have to kill that one. Travalia. I don't even see that one on the list. So let's go up there. Like, if we don't have to kill something, let's not waste our time, but these things are pretty aggressive with their dispels, so it's just a matter of finding them now. I don't know, like, I feel like maybe I'm not going to be able to get some of these. I might have to, like, go to open world to get some of them. Like, some of these are placeholders for, like, rares, but I don't think they're on here. Alright, Yeldaman. Yeah, I've already killed him. Here, let's invis. Tantor is not a raid. We're not on the raid list. Adelia? Got that one. Mazzy. Got that one. Bravatar. Got that one. Jeez. Malefin, we already killed him. Shiva, we killed him. Disciples of the Moon. Not a thing. Graphilia. Got him. Jin Sarpa. Okay. Got him. Pendrilla. Got him. Alright. Neo Drilla. Alright, there we go. There's one we haven't killed. Let's go that way. I feel like I'm running extremely slow with this illusion. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? We got Galti, Mazzy. Can you see me? Yeah, no, you can't. Alright. Bravatar. Let's keep going down here. So this video will be a little longer. Obviously, I'm going to be running through this zone for a while. Trying to get this achievement done. But definitely a lot of stuff. It looks like there's like one in there. I don't know if I've killed that one. Triscal. No, I didn't kill that one either. Alright, so there should be one that's like right around here. And then inside the cave, there should be another one we can get. Alright, there isn't one. Is it over here? What? Maybe it's not a dragon. Maybe I'm looking for something else here. Alright, wait, what's this one? Oh, Varpin. No, we already killed him. Pentrilla, we killed them. Oh gosh, this is gonna suck. I'm just thinking about it now, how bad this is gonna be. So these guys are indifferent. Let's go inside this cave. I don't think I've ever been in here. In this version of the zone, in the alright. Oh, this one's red. He's level 70. Alright. A Wayward Wyvern. Alright. Don't think I'm going to be able to land anything on. Oh, we got that on him though. Perfect. Is he on the list? No, he's not on the list. So we might not be able to actually finish this. We'll get what we can, definitely. But we got 2 Goudas, so for the 2 that I'm considering raid mobs, so that'll give us 7 Goudas, which is kind of a nice number, right? I'm probably gonna save them for level 70 and then pick up some levels, some Omens of War, Shadow Knight gear. I think that'll probably be kind of like the best bet we can do there. I'll have to look at. I got another ad somewhere. We'll have to look at. I don't even know where this thing's at. We'll have to look at like the armor and stuff, see if it's better than the Gates of Discord stuff. I'm assuming it's going to be, but like this is just like a really good piece of armor, right? Like if the Omens of War class armor is better, then we'll take an episode to figure out what we got to do for grinding that faction. I'll do an episode on grinding the faction, and then I'll just do the faction, and then we can jump back into the randomness at some point. I have an update for the website, for the random website. Like I found I'm using this AI to generate it, and it generated it in like one shot, and it worked. I was surprised. Like I haven't been able to get the AI to ever generate anything. It worked, but this worked. I'm still testing it to make sure everything's there. There's screenshots on the Discord and stuff like that, but I should be getting ready to release that soon. I got to do some more more testing, and I'm changing a few more things. I added a link section, so like, you know, I can put links to all like the different websites I use, like Raid Loot, EQ Resource, Alakazam, and stuff like that, so people can kind of find those. And then I added some AI generated images of the races and the classes, so it looks kind of cool. It's just, you know, I'm trying to wrap that project up. Kind of, I was gonna go a whole different route with it, and then I decided to hold off and pull back a little bit, because I was getting into the point where I was like, oh, I'm going to be building it's going to be an entire Everquest database, like what EQ Resource or Alakazam have, right? And I just decided that, you know what, I don't want to invest the time in that at this point, and I feel like that's probably the smartest thing to do, in all honesty. Oh my god, this guy's harder than everything else. Look at this thing. He's just like got more hit points. There we go. And he dropped ahead of a Wayward Warden. I'm gonna loot it because I've never seen this guy. We'll see what he's actually for. Now there's a mob somewhere around here. I don't know where. Alright, let's kill these things, because but yeah, so I was, you know, it was just gonna get to a point where it was something more than I really want to invest my time in. I feel like I feel like I've gotten, like, you know, after all the hero's journey stuff, I've kind of come to the conclusion that if you don't own something, you shouldn't probably waste your time with it. Is kind of the conclusion I've come to it with a lot of this. Now, I'm, you know, making videos and stuff, that's probably one thing. I think that's a little bit clearer for fair use and stuff like that. But I feel like the web thing I'm building is just going to get to the point that it's going to be a little bit more, and I'll probably get bored by the time I'm done with it, and it just, you know, I'm just going to end it, just wrap it up. I do plan on using it for the Hobbs reboot when I start that, but I don't, and I'm going to probably do a solo shaman run with Nomregard here too, but I don't plan on doing much else with it besides what kind of the features are already there, because it was getting a little elaborate. I started writing out stuff. Like, I hand built the server, and then I just let this AI agent like build the UI, and it started changing stuff in the server, which kind of made me mad. Which I told it not to, but it added some stuff, so I gotta like code review all that stuff, make sure it's actually legit. It works, but like, is it legit? Is another question. So once I get all that, the new version will go up, and it looks a lot better. Instead of like the white text boxes and all that crap, it looks fantastic. It uses Astro JS, whatever. It's like a web framework, kind of like React, I guess. But it ended up looking really nice. Like, I hadn't heard of Astro before I started the research into this, so it was kind of a nice little experience. You know, I learned how to do it all on my own now, but it didn't. Okay, there's no named here. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe that's like a name for the zone? I'm confused. This one's not here either. Alright, well, that's a disappointment. Let's see here. Varpin we killed. Where's Zilsarpa supposed to spawn? I don't see Zilsarpa either. Okay, half these names don't even exist, so... wait. You know what it could be? Brewall. There we go. Jeez. Alright, there we go. So this is a better map. It shows him over here now. keep looking over here. There's a Wyvern Hunter that is like summoning my mercenary. I believe it's like under the ground or above us. I don't know why it hasn't like warped to us yet, but see if I can get my mana proc on real quick before I go any further. Alright, let's do mana proc. It says it's attacking me now. It's 100% on me, but I don't think it's like going to attack me. We should also get, I guess, our cloak. I think we should do the lich too. I think that'll be worthwhile. Cloak of Lucklin. I think that's the highest cloak. I don't know if I've updated these yet. Come on. Alright, that's not that's not correct. Pack of Death. Why is that not correct? Let's see here. Voice of Thul. Pack of Hate. Oh yeah, Pack of Hate, not Death. Alright. I guess I saw Invoke Death, Augmentation of Death, and I just assumed. There we go. Let's get that one on, and then we should be good. Hopefully this map is a little bit more accurate, and we can like find these things, because that doesn't feel like the right distance, but oh, there we go. Oh, you're gonna finally summon me to right above, so we gotta go back into the cave. You silly goose. I hate summoning mobs. They're like the worst mobs you could possibly have in a game. Like, it makes no sense. I know why they put it in, right? Like, druids were running around kiting every mob in the game, right? Like, but I mean, who cares? Who cares? I hate this mechanic so much. Alright, let's see if we can get back down there and see if we can get in there. Let's see, where's our mount? One thing I learned is seems like the Shadow Knight is faster. Son of a gun, I didn't invisible. Is faster on their mount than the experience ones you get from the claims on the expansions, right? It's like these. It seems like whatever the highest one is, right, is not as fast. Jeez. Not as fast as the Shadow Knight here, because I was when I was doing yesterday's video, I had Tawani on autofollow. On her mount, she couldn't keep up with him. It was kind of funny. Alright. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I don't know what it is, but let's keep going. Let's invis, actually. Wyvern. They're all wyverns. This is disappointing. Alright, so there is no raid guy here. I don't know what is going on with that. I'm not getting enough mana back, in all honesty. That's kind of like where I'm at with this right now. Like, it's proccing, right? Like 3.5. Like it's there. It's just not really it's not enough. Go. I guess these guys are dispelling too, because I'm losing buffs left and right. There we go. Strange. Molted. The amulet of necropotence doesn't go for molted form. Yeah, we're gonna be spending a whole the rest of the day going through the bags. Still nothing of any kind of value. I think we're still like wasting AA on this hybrid research. It's kind of dumb, but it's still funny at the same time. All right, I'm gonna mount up again, but I'm gonna do this. Now, while mounted, you med at like running speed. Like you med while mounted, so we should get a little bit of mana back. But whoa, Neodoro. Golly, where are these guys at? Alright, there's nothing there. What's over here? That's one of the dragons we need, so wherever that one's at, we'll be fine. Wyverns. Okay, there's nothing in this cave but wyverns. Let's get out of this cave, because... Well, you want to kill her. I don't know. What is... this way. Oh, we must be getting close. Alright, I think they're up here. Whoa. Alright, well, what is this one? That's Gotti. What are you? Yeah, Neodora. Alright, we want you. No! Attack me! Don't attack my mercenary, attack me. Alright, so that'll add that one to our checklist. Sontalak didn't seem to get updated there. Let's re-click this. Raids, Western Waste. Alright, Sontalak's down. It's just a little bit of looking, I guess, is gonna all this is gonna be. Oh, we got a 3,000 point critical hit on that one. I don't know why it does an extra 1 damage now. Like, it's so weird. Alright, we got Galti too, so we'll kill that one next. Can I get ID boots on there? There we go, 1 dragon down. What did we get here? We got a talisman and some worked dragon arms. Tribute those later on. But I'm looking at either Dane or yeah, look, I'm thinking Dane tomorrow for tomorrow's video, and maybe Vindicator, depending on how long it takes. But I'm gonna break the three Kale bosses into 3 different videos, just because there's a lot of trash and stuff in between, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill Avatar of War. Maybe I'll do them all in one video. I don't know. We'll see. But my thought is, you know, 1 per video. But I might be able to just do them all in one and call it a day. First, whatever the hell I got written down over there. I'm looking at my Trello board. And I'm like, yeah, it's not the best idea. I don't know if I'm gonna get Avatar War though. He's gonna hit for 1,000 over Jane's Veil, I can tell you that. And I don't know if the mercenaries can be able to keep up with that kind of healing And I don't think my life taps are going to be able to keep up with that either. All right, we got work dragon bow. We don't want that either. So leave that. All right, another dragon down. All right, do we need Makra? We already got Makra. We need Sivar. We do need Sivar. So if Sivar is like, says he's like right over here, right? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Harladar. All right, well, Harladar, I don't know if I need you, but I'm gonna kill you. You're yellow anyway. Alright, I'm gonna kill this little dog first. You will pay dearly for this. The claws will exterminate you. Alright. So you have a damage shield. You like fire dots. You like poison dots? Yes, you do. What about my handy dandy life tap dot? Have enchanter damage shield, but shouldn't be too bad. We're using a two-hander here. I don't know. Do we need this one? No, we've already killed this one. Oh. I think I ran through because I used to farm those ice worms, right? They spawn in this zone and they're very rare. And I used to run through this zone all the time trying to get the silk from those to make some recipes that I needed to increase my tailoring to closer to 350. And it's quite a grind, in all honesty. Like, you can like literally clear the entire zone and get like one silk. And then I realized doing it on a necromancer was probably not the smartest thing in the world because you don't have tracking, you don't have any like, you know, the good stuff, you know. So I've eventually moved to a bard because bards are the best at farming anything because they move so fast, right? But yeah, definitely was a good time. So I've killed a lot of the dragons here already. But some of them are just, I guess, rare? I don't know. I thought they were always up, so... But we're going to do Dane, and then we'll do... Kale. What is this? What is this junk? Dragon Belt, spells... Spell... What is this spell? Alright, I'm loot the spells because those are like pure free money, right? Like, they're worth doing. Alright, those are all rolling. What is this? I think I'm going to do Tunar also. I kind of want to get the sword just for fun. But I think Tunar is going to be a fun thing. I don't think I'll show the clearing of the zone because that's just going to take forever. But I'll probably clear as much as I can. And then just spawner. I don't think anything's like any of the trash is going to hit through Jane's Veil, so I might be able to just like face tank her and do it all at once. Like that would be kind of funny. I'm curious now. Like that's how I kill Tunar normally. Is I just go tag her and kill her. Like it's no. Oh, Vaughn. Do we have Vaughn? Yeah, we're gonna have Vaughn. These things are these ice burrowers. Yow. Do we need any of these ones? Yow. Oh, we need Yow. Is he over there? It would be much easier with tracking. I tell you that. Ice burrower. Gravid Drake. Oh, we got bunch of junk we're gonna have to kill here in a second. What is this guy? Tranla? Achievement. You're not even on the list, buddy. You're not on the list. You're not even worth my time. What's over here? Alright, we got a dead dragon. Dead dragon. Let's check over here and then looks like there's a few more up this way. Myga, Buffa, and something Sarpa. Let's see here. Del Sarpa. Yeah, that one's one we need. We need Buffa and Myga. So if these things exist, we'll kill them. Otherwise, I think I'm probably going to just call it here. I don't... It says they all roam, so maybe I'm just like missing them, but like... it's hard to find them, and I'm too lazy. Oh my god, he's so slow on the... He's a skeleton form. It's not much of a difference in height either. Alright, we got Mastodon, Mastodon. Okay, I see nothing. What about like over here? Amcilia? Nope. Nothing there. And it looks like it's straight up right over here. We should see some other ones. Valium Hound. Alright, let's go this way. And we might see some of these. I like... So much easier if we could track. Alright, got Drake. I guess maybe if the view distance was a little higher too. Nope, nothing. Oh, wait. Is that Vaughn? Yeah, that's Vaughn. We don't need Vaughn. And looks like there might be one right over here, but I'm not seeing them. They all roam, so it's kind of like more challenging to find them. Oh, I haven't seen one of these things. What is that, a Kragwan? It's like the first one we've seen today. Let's see here. Let's do a flip around over here. Like, if you run too fast, like the mobs like de-aggro, which is kind of cool. So you can't like train yourself with the entire zone. Alright, what do we got here? We got just a normal one of those. Alright, let's do a little bit wider of a curve here, and then I think we're going to have to call it because I'm not finding anything. What is that guy? Bravatar. Yeah, so these are just the static ones that don't move. Alright, we'll come like this, and that should be a good enough sweep of the zone. I can't wait till we get our jump ability. It lets us jump ahead 200 200 feet. Just makes running around so much easier. Well, all right. Well, I don't see any more dragons that we haven't killed. Oh, wait, hold on. Who's this? Carl. Do we have him? Don't have him. All right. Oh, there's another one there. Tanaka. Ah, we got her. Don't need her. We want Carl. Where'd he go? Where are we at? All right. So He was right here. I saw him. You saw him, right? I'm not crazy. It was a red dragon. Like a big red dragon right down here. Where'd he go? Oh my god, am I that insane? Like I can't imagine he's not here. No way he pathed that fast. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's just like barred or something. I don't know. Okay, how's he gonna play this? Is he gonna go up the wall? I think he's gonna go up the wall. Oh wait. I got you, buddy. Right. Oh, I got the wrong spell memorized. That's terrible. All right. He's a fire dragon that I can land fire dots on. That's fantastic. There we go. So if we take a look at the map here, I don't think I'm gonna find any more of these guys. Maybe we'll do another pass through at some point, but I just don't think I'm gonna find them running around the way I am. Especially like just like this guy, for example, right? We saw him and then we didn't see him, as they just move so fast. So just roll that. I don't know if it's even worth rolling those anymore. And who's that guy? Is that Vaughn? Vaughn, you're like looking to get killed, I think. You're just too available, I think. It's really what the problem. Alright, we're gonna do another pass because we jumped down here. We might see somebody over here. I don't want to kill Vaughn though, because it's a waste of my time. Alright, we got a hunter. I wish I could zoom out more. I feel like I'm like on his back. It's kind of annoying. It's just, I wish I could zoom out like twice as far. I think it's probably why I play gnomes, because it's so close. All right, I'm gonna take a look right here. Nothing at all. All right, let's go ahead and call it here. Unfortunately, we did not get the achievement, but we got 2 Goudas, so we're gonna head off to Plane of Knowledge real quick. Grab our 2 Goudas, and then next episode is gonna be Dane. I think that's where I'm gonna head. We're gonna head to Dane and then to Kale. Dane is gonna be tricky, I'll tell you what. Definitely gonna be a tricky one. Alright, Plane of Knowledge. Alright, we're in Plane of Knowledge. Let's go over here to our good friend Clan. Clan, here we go. Goudas. Let's grab 2 Goudas. And I did mention we will be buying some probably some fine red wine when it comes down to doing group challenges that we otherwise would like a group mission that we solo. So we're at 7 Goudas, and we killed Sontalak and Klandicar and a few other dragons, but we did fail to get the achievement because I'm too lazy to go and find all those dragons. But next up, we're going to try Dane. It's going to be a challenge because of how the Dane mechanics work, and he banishes us. Hopefully, I can use my pet to cheese him to get him to come down into the hole where he banishes, and we can fight there. But we'll see how it goes. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.